Busch Gardens Williamsburg have finally announced their new roller coaster opening next year in 2025, and here's everything you need to know about it. For those who are unaware of all of the craziness that has been going on at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, the park is planning to build and is already constructing a new roller coaster all the way along the outskirts of the park in what is known as Festhaus Park. So this ride will be North America's longest family inverted coaster, reaching a track length of 2,583 feet and speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. Project Horsfehler, as it has been known thus far, will be built where Drachenfire once stood. That was essentially an infamous aero coaster that operated for 6 years, and funnily enough, it was made by the same exact company that built the beloved Big Bad Wolf. More on that later. And now that Verbolten has replaced the area where Big Bad Wolf stood, this coaster will be opening in the back area of that park, behind Verbolten even. So what is this about these plots of land, Big Bad Wolf? What is Big Bad Wolf for anybody who has not heard of that ride before? Well, Big Bad Wolf was this suspended coaster that dropped you over the Rhine River 88 feet tall, and it swooped through this Bavarian-themed village, and it was a really cool ride that operated from 1984 to 2009, and it was this beloved attraction that unfortunately closed as soon as SeaWorld took the reins of the park from Anheuser-Busch, but we won't go into that. Essentially, it was this beloved attraction that was unfortunately closed, and they are essentially bringing the legacy of that ride back with Project Horsfehler. But something that is really cool is you can help decide this coaster's name. So by going to the official website of the park, you can vote for one of the 3 possible names for this coaster, as long as it is done by September 25th. So the choices that we have are Wolfsturm, Wolfsrein, and Geisterhof. You know, I find it kind of funny that all 3 of those are either linguistically incorrect, sounds outright stupid, or both. They should have just had the event open to any name submissions, because for me personally, I would take Der Horsfehler over any of these names, to be honest. So anyway, back to the ride. Believe it or not, we've actually already known about this coaster for over 9 months, and this is thanks to the legends at BGW fans who unearthed the project plans in December of 2023. But since then, the rumors and questions that we were sort of speculating about back then have either been answered or are still unverified, but are also slightly clearer. First off, we can see that according to the trailer released on the park's social media, the rumored facades near the southernmost turn will be featured on this ride, among a few other cool looking structures such as a water feature and fully fledged 3D buildings that the coaster will interact with. Secondly, there was a rumor regarding potential prototype swinging train designs made specifically for this ride, but this has not yet been confirmed or disproved. Unfortunately, BGW fans is leaning more towards the theory that this family invert will not have swinging trains, as its sister coaster, Phoenix Rising, was marketed to have swinging trains but never received ride units that could achieve such a motion. However, what's interesting is that in the animation the camera seems to sway a little bit off track. Now, I'm not saying that this means anything significant, but the swinging ride units are still something to hope for. It's just that it's looking very unlikely, even in the early stages of this ride's development. So while this sounds very interesting and all, there are still many personal skepticisms and issues that still hold up in my mind, but I already made a video sharing my initial thoughts on the ride a few months ago, which I'll link in the description if you're curious. Anyways, in summary, we have a new animation trailer, which is basically the first true announcement that Busch Gardens has made regarding this new coaster. So that brings up one more curious point. How far are they into the construction process? Well, you may be surprised to learn that the site has already seen massive amounts of land clearing and concrete footer developments. There have been footers being readied on the south side, east side, and central side of Festhaus Park, especially near the former Drachenfire station and maintenance bay, which, by the way, is going to be reused for this ride. So hopefully, we see Der Horsfehler open in spring or summer of next year. So that's about it. Thanks for watching this unscripted update video on Busch Gardens' new for 2025 roller coaster, and I would love to know what you guys think of this video format. If you want to stay up to date on all things Hosfailer, you can do that by subscribing to the channel and keeping a lookout for on-site construction updates and videos on significant advances from Festhaus Park right here on Blizzardstorm Coasters. Signing off for now, this has been Storm, and I'll see you coaster lovers next time. Thanks for watching.